Welcome, dear automobile aficionados, to your ultimate pit stop, Piston Pundit, where rubber meets the word and where legends of the automotive world are dissected, celebrated, and occasionally teased with a knowing wink. Today, we're putting on our finest driving gloves to maneuver through the sinuous paths of the 2024 Porsche Cayenne's design, performance, and features. With its heavyweight presence and the heritage of a company steeped in luxury and speed, there's much to unpack. So let's begin. Elegance meets power, the story of Cayenne. The Cayenne, while named after a type of fiery pepper, seems more akin to a fine wine, maturing, refining, and surprising with age. Weighing considerably more than the quintessential Porsche 911, it raises an essential question. Can a luxury SUV deliver the raw, exhilarating thrill Porsche is known for? To answer simply, yes. Against the headwinds of skepticism, the Cayenne has stamped its authority, blurring the lines between luxury and performance for two dynamic decades. And if anything, the 2024 model is a testament to this evolution. Painting a masterpiece, exterior and interior design. Every Porsche, including the Cayenne, is a canvas painted with the company's signature bug-eye touch. However, as any seasoned Piston Pundit follower would understand, it's the nuances that distinguish models over the years. The Cayenne has evolved, and how? The claim that a staggering 75% of its components have been reimagined showcases Porsche's commitment to innovation. Externally, the 2024 model is both a brute and a ballet dancer. The revamped grille stands apart, flanked by side intakes that exude a sense of power. The fenders, more pronounced than before, encapsulate the angular LED matrix headlights with grace. One could argue that the rear of the car, with its width-accentuating 3D light bar, a delightful nod to the Macan, is an optical artwork, playing games with our perceptions. And if choices define luxury, then the option to choose from 8 distinct wheel designs is a symphony for the indecisive connoisseur. On the inside, it's a tale of homage and innovation. The dashboard, reminiscent of the Taycan EV, showcases a floating gauge cluster with 6 customizable layouts. It's not just about looks, though. The 12.3-inch touchscreen, now more responsive, ensures you're in control with just a flick. And if that's not enough, a 10.9-inch screen awaits the eager co-pilot, eager to navigate or simply choose the next driving anthem. Under the hood, the Powertrain Chronicles. Here at Piston Pundit, we believe it's the heart that defines the vehicle. And oh, what a heart the 2024 Porsche Cayenne possesses. The turbocharged 3.0-liter V6, even at the base, is a roar waiting to be unleashed. Boosted to 348 horsepower from 335, with a torque increase to 368 pound-feet. This engine doesn't merely move, it sings. For those craving more symphonies of power, the Cayenne S, with its 468 horsepower 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8, might seem like a dream, but I assure you, it's real. And then, for the environment-loving speedster, the Cayenne E-Hybrid offers the best of both worlds. A V6 paired with an electric motor, backed by a beefier 25.9 kilowatt-hour battery pack. The result? A heart-thumping 463 horsepower with over 15 miles of pure electric pleasure. But if raw power is your calling, the Turbo GT, belting out 650 horsepower, awaits your command. And whispers around the automotive grapevine suggest an impending GTS model. At Piston Pundit, we're just as curious as you are. The consistent 8-speed automatic transmission, paired with the trusted all-wheel drive system, ensures the Cayenne is not merely about paper stats, but about delivering palpable, pulse-racing performance. And should you wish to tow something, perhaps a yacht or a smaller planet, the Cayenne's capacity of up to 7,716 pounds has got you covered. Driving dynamics. Beyond just speed, there's a palpable thrill in knowing your SUV can gun it from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a mere 3.5 seconds, isn't there? The Cayenne does precisely that, tearing through the fabric of physics, considering its nearly 6,000-pound heft. But in the automotive sphere, there's a well-accepted truth. It isn't solely the brawn under the hood that dictates performance. Enter the world of driving dynamics. Every Cayenne, even the humble base model, now embraces the genius of Porsche's active suspension management system, a rather poetic term for adaptive dampers, if you ask me. Newbies, imagine a tech that reacts and adapts to road conditions in real time, thus optimizing comfort and handling. Now, why is 2024 special? This magic has become standard, an industry first since Cayenne's debut. A monumental shift is the introduction of the dual-valve setup in the suspension. For the uninitiated, it simply translates to a more agile, responsive, and balanced ride. Pitch, yaw, roll. They might sound like a dance sequence, but in automotive lingo, they're pivotal for stability and handling, and our Cayenne has mastered them all. To soup it up further, you have optional goodies: air suspension, think floating on clouds, four-wheel steering for nimble lane changes, and active anti-roll bars to tackle those exhilarating sharp corners. Now, the next time someone says SUVs aren't meant to handle like dreamy sports cars, flash them a knowing smirk and point them to the Cayenne. A deluge of features, no longer just for the elite. 2024's Cayenne is like a tech fest on wheels. Matrix headlights that adjust in response to traffic, ensuring you're not that blinding nuisance on the road. Wireless phone chargers with ventilation, no more overheating phone meltdowns. And then there are the safety nettings, blind spot monitors, lane keeping assist, rear cross traffic alerts. Once exclusive to those willing to shell out big bucks, these features are now wonderfully standard. Comfort and convenience aren't forgotten either. Heated seats to fend off winter's icy grip, memory settings for the driver's throne, and keyless access are no longer the stuff of luxury dreams, but a delightful reality. Here's a pundit's penny for your thought. The goodies in the 2024 model would have cost you a whopping $12,000 in its 2023 predecessor. Though, and here's the catch, you'd pay a tad more upfront for the base model now. A clever play by Porsche, but then again, isn't that why we love them? Off the beaten path, Cayenne's wild side. Now let's take a detour off the tarmac. The 2024 Cayenne hints at rugged ambitions with a 9.6-inch ground clearance, albeit via an optional air suspension. Couple this with the Sport Chrono package, and you've got drive modes galore and launch control at your fingertips. Planning an off-road adventure? The Cayenne's underbelly gets armored up, ready to face the elements. Mind you, it's not built to conquer Everest or duel with dedicated off-roaders like the Wrangler, but with the ability to wade through 20-inch deep waterways, unless it's a hybrid, it's more rugged than most in its class. Releasing the beast, getting your hands on one. Eager to park a 2024 Cayenne in your driveway? They're now adorning dealerships stateside, albeit a tad later than their European counterparts. With the base model knocking on the doors of $80,000, there's no denying it's a princely sum. But remember the flood of standard features, and the price seems a touch more digestible. The higher echelons, namely the hybrids and V8-driven Cayenne S, beckon deeper pockets. But as I always say, the luxury of choice comes with its own price tag. And speaking of choices, the Turbo GT Coupe, the crown jewel, stands tall at a formidable $196,300. Yet, beyond the glitz, glamour, and hefty price tags, the Cayenne isn't just a badge of affluence. It's a testament to automotive brilliance, offering a symphony of luxury, performance, and innovation. A pundit's parting words. The Porsche Cayenne, more than just an emblem of luxury, it's a testament to the very ethos of driving. And while we gearheads might find joy in diving deep into its mechanical soul, even a novice can appreciate the unmatched blend of comfort, innovation, and raw power it offers. As we close the hood on this episode, we invite you to join us on this automotive journey. Subscribe to Piston Pundit, and let's ride the wave of automotive evolution together. Until our paths cross again on the asphalt of insight and passion, drive safe and always drive informed.